Australia has a long tradition in the production of fortified wines. Wine writer Jeremy Oliver says these wines are an important legacy of the early development of the Australian wine sector.
One of Australia's greatest winemaking traditions is its heritage of wonderful old fortified wines matured for many years in casks like these. Perhaps the most popular of these wines are the fortified expressions of Shiraz, usually made in a tawny style. The best of these wines are silky, smooth and seamless, and they have this wonderful old mature spirit characteristic. Another classic example of Australian fortified wine are the muscats of northeastern Victoria, the Barossa, and also the Riverina area in New South Wales. These are spicy, rich, chocolatey wines with a plum cake-like fruit quality and a raisin character that is absolutely delicious. They're unbelievably sweet. But even sweeter, perhaps, are the muscatelles of northeastern Victoria. These are round, oily, luscious and viscous, wonderfully intense dessert wines. I don't know that there's too much of a better way to end a meal than using one of these wines, so why don't you give it a try?
More recently, Australia's dessert wines, particularly Botrytis Riesling and Semillon, have won the hearts of wine lovers.
One of the great surprises about Australian wine is the quality and the diversity of the late harvest dessert white wine styles. These are principally made with the Riesling or the Semillon grape varieties. The Riesling generally comes from the cooler southern areas of the continent, while the Semillon particularly comes from the Riverina area of New South Wales as well as the Barossa Valley in South Australia. What these wines tend to share is an absolute vibrancy and sweetness, lusciousness of fruit. They're very, very rich, they're very, very generous in their flavour, but the winemaker then carefully balances this sweetness and this fruitiness with just the right amount of refreshingly clean acidity.